Oh, my tattoo feels so much better with the vitamin cream.
Oh, you put lidocaine on it again?
Nah, I just vitamin E lotion.
Oh, let me see it.
That's kind of white and creamy right now.
Ew.
Well, I mean, it was hurting. It was dry. I needed to moisture my skin.
They don't use A&D ointment anymore? They just give you vitamin E cream?
Nah, you gotta get it yourself.
Oh, okay. So you get whatever you want to. Yeah, it was always A&D ointment before.
Yeah, I had something similar to it, but then I guess it reacted to being open wound last night. I slept it on my arm. Well, normally I thought was just last time I used it, it was a while back from the last tattoo. Oh, fuck. I went into the hot water. I was like, it's burning.
So how many hours was it total?
Roughly 6 for the tattoo.
Wow.
Got there at 3, we drew it up, started after 4, and finished after 10.
Wow. That's a long day.
Yeah.
That's a long
day. Do a shot. I was like, oh, I gotta drive, or else I would do a shot.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Do that.
Me and him have been friends for a long time, so.
I want a new tattoo. I think I'm gonna get the that Wonder Woman that I posted. I really like.
That'd be nice.
With the sort of lit up lasso. I think that one's really cool.
That'll look good.
So well, you wouldn't know. What do 3 pips mean? I think 3 pips mean I'm an officer. But I'm not really sure.
That would be my guess. But yeah, I don't know.
So tell me about how Civil War ended up.
Alright, so the last issue, was it issue 7, I think, it shows Miles Morales Spider-Man standing on the steps of the Washington Monument with the dead Captain America in his hand. That's what Ulysses saw. So everybody was freaking out.
Right. That was the vision, right? That was the vision that started the whole thing.
And everybody was freaking out. Miles went into hiding, and eventually he's like, you know what? Him and Cap met each other at the monument, and cops came out of nowhere, like everywhere. Like, oh, you guys are standing out. And Cap's like, hey, we're just going to talk. That's all. So they sat and talked for a while. Then Captain Marvel showed up, and she was like, hey, Miles, you know, I'm not trying to arrest you. Just come with me so we don't have to worry about this. And Miles was kind of contemplating it as she got closer and reached out to touch him, like to, reach out her hand. There was an invisible force shield. And boom, out of nowhere popped Tony Stark in some Hulkbuster War Machine suit. And Tony and Carol had told each other last they said next time we see each other, it's no holds barred.
Right.
And they went at it. I mean, they beat the piss out of each other. And because of it, Tony is now in a comatose, almost death state, in some kind of high-tech coffin thing. And he, what's the word I'm looking for, transferred his mind into an AI system that is now the AI system for Riri Williams, who is the new Iron Man. So she was bitching about how her iron suit needed AI, and now Tony's her AI.
So now she has an AI.
Insane.
And it's Tony. So who wouldn't want to have Tony Stark's voice in their head?
I don't know. It's just as sarcastic, so I don't know. But the funny thing, Ulysses metamorphosized into Celestial now. He is like one of the guys, he's like the Watcher and stuff. He is beyond. He's like a beyonder. So he's like a Celestial now. He metamorphosized to beyond the Inhumans, beyond mutants, beyond superheroes. He is now one with the Marvel Universe as one of the big goody two-shoe things.
Goody two-shoe things?
I mean, the Celestials, they just really don't do anything but kind of watch.
Yeah. They are kind of like the Watchers.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
So, I've been trying to keep up with all new Wolverine because you know how much I like her, and Captain Marvel. But for some reason, my subscription to Captain Marvel stopped coming. So this is, and all of them stopped coming.
because her title changed. It's the all new Mighty Captain Marvel or something like that. It's a whole new storyline because she's trying to figure out a way to recover, because after the events of the Civil War, where she hurt Tony, she saved the world, so people were rejoicing for her, but she's got inner turmoil because she crossed the line with Spider-Woman, her best friend. She crossed the line with Alpha Force, or Alpha Flight, so she just it's a whole new thing. The president pretty much said, we want you to be the superhero for America. You're the spokesperson. So I think it's like the Mighty Captain Marvel now.
So it's a new title. So I have like Marvel on my phone, but I like the hard copies.
Yeah, I got to. I'm a bit of the file. I got to turn them papers.
Yeah, in the same way. Although it's easier to screen capture and share when it's on your phone. Just saying.
Yes. But hey, look what I just read. I try to make sure I get the right angle so where it's not reflecting the light off the whatever
window?
I got light for. Yeah, the window, the light, wherever I'm at, so that when my camera flashes or it's not too shiny, that my camera doesn't affect the scene that I'm trying to picture.
Oh, I see what you're saying. When it's on your phone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So talk to me about where I got this awesome thing. And
someone was nice enough to hook you up with a onesie from ThinkGeek.
And it's because what? I'm a trekker, right?
A Trekkie.
I'm a trekker. Well, I guess I'm a Trekkie because I don't really trek anywhere, but I guess I do. But just around this planet, not around the universe.
Well, I mean, I guess you're called trekkers. Is that the correct term? Because Trekkie is
the reason why they weren't Trekkies and why they're trekkers is because they're on the same quest, right? They're on the same trek.
That's ridiculous.
Stop. So, what were you doing this afternoon? Were you playing X-Wing this afternoon?
I was playing Star Wars X-Wing. Did 2 quick matches to test out a build that I'm going to use next week for our store championship, or our monthly tournament. And I might tweak it a little bit, but I think this is a list I'm going to take to Chicago for the Hoth Open.
The Hoth Open?
Yes.
Is it because it's cold? Is that why they call it the Hoth Open? Chicago in February is freaking cold?
Yeah, March. And still cold.
March, okay.
They have different areas. Like I want to say they have a Dagobah. I know they have one. They have a Tatooine, and that's somewhere that's very hot lots of times. But the worldwide events.
Wow.
Hoth is in Chicago. I think there's 2 in Europe. I think there's another one I think Tatooine's in Texas. I want to say that, and there's a third one on the northwestern Pacific Northwest area, and I want to say it's Kashyyyk because it's a forest.
So we gave equal time to trek. We gave you equal time to trek in wars, by the way. Just saying, equal time. So you know that maneuver I just did, this little maneuver right here, where you straighten out your uniform. You know what that's called?
Yeah.
That's called the Picard, because Picard used to straighten his uniform. It is. It's called the Picard maneuver.
That's ridiculous.
It totally is. Yeah, this thing is huge, by the way. It's really.
I mean, I got the medium.
No, but it's awesome.
It's supposed to be a small/medium is what it is.
No, but it's awesome
because I get a onesie.
Yeah, because it's warm and I don't know, comfortable. I tend to wear it to the store.
There's nothing wrong with that. People may look at you and say, "Hey, poop on them."
Right? It's better than wearing my pink onesie, my hoodie footy.
Hoodie footy?
Yeah, it's better than wearing that. And my hoodie footy because you can get them monogrammed, mine says Fossum.
Yeah.
It totally does, because it's effing awesome.
You're an idiot.
All right, what else in comic books?
I'm thoroughly enjoying Champions right now. Pretty much Cyclops just took the lead of the Champions because Hulk was like, "Hey, I'm the leader." And it's a bunch of teenagers, and he wouldn't let Amadeus Cho wouldn't let it go, and then got themselves in trouble and got locked up in class. And finally, everybody turned towards Scott, and Scott's like, "This is what we should do."
I hate
Amadeus
Scott.
finally stepped up. Teenage Scott is fine. Old Scott is a dick, and he's dead, so that's fine. But Champions is good. They escaped, and next issue they're running into Gwenpool, who I guess is going to join them.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
So I think there's a new Gwenpool pop out too. Just saying.
Yes, I think Brian maybe posted it. Maybe David Rees, one of those two. Brian or David Rees probably posted it because I've seen it. I think I was tagged in it, and I was like, "Yeah, man."
What's that?
Brian Orr.
What's that one series that you turned me on to that was like the Gods of War or something? I can't remember. It has like all the old Greek gods. Oh, come on. I had a bunch of...
TV show?
No, it's a comic book.
The book? Wicked and Divine is the novel. It's the graphic novel. And they come back. I've got volume 2, I just haven't read it yet. I think volume 3 just came out. Volume 3 or 4 came out. But yeah, it's The Wicked and Divine is pretty awesome. It's basically the gods come back every 80 years. They embody 20-year-old bodies that are there for like a couple of years and they disappear again. It's pretty cool. If you like mythology, it's really cool because they embody the current fashion world, what they wear to who their character is.
Oh, so it's like timely.
Yeah.
Not fashion like Lady Gaga fashion, but fashion as in current dress fashion.
I want to say it's either Anubis or Hades. Is like all black, like emo-looking kid.
That's awesome. Speaking of emo, Neil Gaiman has a new comic book series out, or comic graphic novel out, which I'm excited for. Kayla posted something about it earlier in the week.
Oh, okay.
So I'm really excited for that. So I'm a huge Gaiman fan, and I love the whole series that he did before with Sandman, and I think I have the release of the second volume of Sandman. I forget what it's called, but I haven't gotten through that yet. But I'm excited for a new Gaiman. What else? What else is going on? You being a huge Spidey fan, tell me what's going on in the Spider-Verse.
All right, so they've got two different storylines kind of going on, the Spider-Verse. It's an offshoot miniseries. It's really cool. Regent was a big deal right before Secret Wars. Mm-hmm. There was this guy that was using technology to steal all the superheroes' powers. He was captured. One he couldn't get was Spider-Man. Well, they capture him. They break up the other heroes, take his technology from him, and arrest him or whatever. Well, with the technology, Spider-Man and Mary, in this little alternate timeline, Spider-Man or Peter Parker and Mary Jane are married, and they have a little girl named May. Aunt May.
Aww,
and she was born with Spider-Man's powers, except her spider sense is stronger, and so she constantly is getting in trouble because she's got her own little spider outfit. On the way to school, she's always trying to do something. Dad's having to get your ass to school. I got this. Well, because of the Regent thing, Mary Jane is now got spider powers. It's all her suit, but she's got spider powers, and they're just a family of 3 battling stuff, and it's pretty cool. It's cute. The artwork's really good. Storyline's pretty good. If you like that, it's very positive.
If you like that kind of positive crap.
Yeah, if you like positive, it makes you happy. But in the general Spideyverse right now, they're dealing with clones again. Ben Reilly showed up, who we all thought was dead, but he showed back up with this thing called New You, and it clones people, but Spider-Man 2099 comes back from the future, and it's like, hey, everything shows back to the pinpoint that when Peter signs on to help out to try to fix something with them, it's pretty much starts a zombie apocalypse. And
so it's like a Flashpoint, but for Spider-Man.
Yeah, and So the new one just came out this week. I haven't read it yet, but prior to that one, Ben Reilly finally took off his jackal mask, and it was Ben. Like, oh fuck, it's Ben. That's your dad. That was a huge shock.
Is that a direct quote? Oh fuck, it's Ben.
No, that's a direct quote from me. But let's see. The last issue, Ben had pulled out Uncle Ben's grave, or his coffin, and convinced Peter. He goes, Peter, I want to bring Uncle Ben back, because what they do is they take blood from you. So they take some of your DNA and they make a reanimated new body, but your mind comes with it because it's your actual DNA. So all your memories, yeah. So they brought back, but you have to take a pill every day, or else your body deteriorates and shit like that. He's brought Ben Reilly. It makes sense now when I realize it was Ben, because I was like, these are a bunch of old Spider-Man villains and friends that have all died through the years that Peter's been upset about. You could see, like, when you saw Gwen Stacy was brought back to life, J. Jonah Jameson's wife and someone else was brought back. I was like, oh. Then I started seeing a couple of villains brought back that were being good, not bad. I was like, what? I was like, what's going on? Why is this guy so focused on Peter? And because it's Ben, that's why he's focused on Peter. And at the end of that issue, Peter's like, he's like, dude, I can't believe you did this. And it's like, okay, we'll figure this out. And I'm like, no! I literally was like, no, Peter, no! Like, I yelled it when I read the line. I was like, no, you're going to start the zombie apocalypse. And I'm thirsty, so.
Okay. So, speaking of Spider-Man 2099, how sad is it that Miguel Ferrer died?
Oh, that sucks.
I know, right? Yeah, I was in the nail salon, and I caught an episode of NCIS Los Angeles, and I was like, yeah, he doesn't look good. And then, well, he wasn't good, I guess.
My comic guy posted a link, and I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah. So, in preparation for Logan, the movie, I've been catching up on my Old Man Logan, which is what it's based on, and the artwork in this is just incredible.
I'm not disappearing. I'm just grabbing a graphic novel. I'm going to show you, make you smile.
So this is a couple issues back. This is the Last Ronin. It's a part of a series that ran in Old Man Logan, and I mean, just some of the artwork in here. I mean, look at this.
Oh yeah, the Ronin storyline, the artwork has been fantastic.
I know, it's just amazing. I love it.
Yeah, this is my stack of graphic novels that I'm behind on.
Oh my gosh! Oh yeah, under my desk is a diamond box, which is the box that they ship all the comics in. So it's 100 comics that I haven't gotten through that I need to get through.
Like, I have some classics. I got Blackest Night by Green Lantern. I got that graphic novel.
Your Spider-Man. Show me your Spider-Man.
Oh, that one. I was literally going to bring that up in just a second.
Because we haven't seen that yet.
This is a gift from somebody. It's a very expensive gift, I found out. It was one of the very first graphic novels for Spider-Man, made in 1979. It's the first edition. And it's called Fireside. You can find some cheap reprints for like $30, so this is a legit first edition. It's by Stan Lee. It's his actual stories. And the coolest thing about it, the artist is the father of my favorite Spider-Man, Senior. And a little trivia, no family duo has ever drawn the same character other than John and John Jr., and that was Spider-Man.
Wow.
That's all comics. But this graphic novel has the first appearance of Mary Jane Watson. I forgot which issue it is, but it was an issue that dealt with drugs, and it was a big deal because at the time that stuff wasn't allowed when it was written. But yeah, I'm terrified to open it and read it without proper gloves.
You need to get a pair of gloves.
It was close to about $500 that they bought it for me. That was a birthday gift.
Wow. Yeah, you need to get a pair of those gloves that they wear in the museum, or you need to get a second copy of it.
Tommy, you're frozen.
Oh, I am. I can see me.
That's a message, Tommy, for those of you watching. She's frozen.
Well, I can see me. I don't know if you can, but I can.
No, she's got a great face. What else do I have? This one I'm excited to read. It is Fallen Sun. It is the Death of Captain America. It's some of the best.
I have to message you.
It's one of the essentials that people, like I've read a bunch of stuff, it's one of the essentials to have of graphic novels. And then the other one that I have, which I was going to show Tommy, it is the bomb-ass, bam, it is the original Old Man Logan.
Wow!
Like
That's
the original
awesome.
graphic novel Old Man Logan. It's supposedly, it's graphic as hell. It's bad. It's like like this one I'm excited for. And of course, I'm just giving y'all a quick little graphic novel. I got the Dark Archer Arrow I got it from John Barrowman himself when I went to Heroes and Villains, and then I got
So jealous.
3 Injustice because I love that series, and Mike Miller is the shit. Volume 2 of Wicked and Divine that I have yet to read because I suck at life. And I got the 2 DC ones that have Flashpoint and Blackest Night. Stuff I need to read. Like, I'm so far behind the graphic novels. But what else? 3. Sorry, let me get this real quick. You're 3, you're 4. Okay. But one of the things that is crazy, I was looking at graphic novels at Barnes & Noble, and it upsets me about DC. Most of DC's big-time storylines, all revolve around Batman. And that's a subject I want to get on next time, if we can, Tommy.
Okay.
So, thank you all for listening. You guys rock, and take care.